probably 15, 20 feet from the top. Looking over the neighbor's house and everything.
You're probably wondering why I'm 120 feet up in this pine tree. It's not for bird watching.
There's an eagle over there. That's cool.
What brings me up here is a lodgepole pine that sits on my property line, just waiting to fall on my house, or even worse, my neighbor's. I had an arborist come by and quote me $1,200 to fell and remove the tree. When I asked the guy how he planned to fell the tree, thinking that he would trim branches and cut sections piece by piece, let's just say his response did not inspire confidence. It seemed kind of risky to fell the tree into the neighbor's driveway in one piece.
Yep.
Not gonna happen, buddy.
So we're going to try to rope down this one. Got this orange line is going to be our line. Dave's sending me up some water. I'm thirsty. That's the plan. So take that one. I'll tie it off about there. It should tip down and go on down.
That brings me here, sitting on top of a 120-foot tree, asking myself why I decided $1,200 was too much. You see, I have this condition in my brain that sees problems like this and says, oh, you can do that. It can't be that hard. Thankfully, I have a buddy with arborist gear and some experience. Let's see if my years of sport climbing and a complete lack of the fear of heights can take this tree down. You might be asking, why are you hand sawing everything? There are chainsaws that make it easier. Well, you're right. Hand sawing is very tiresome. Chainsaws, in fact, cut through wood very quickly. They're also heavy and cut through rope just as easy. I was overly cautious to start and only used the chainsaw when the limbs were large enough to warrant its use. My safety line was actually in the live tree next to the one we were cutting down. Don't worry, Mom. I had 2 points of safety at all times. The time had come to top the tree. I was going through my final safety checks before the big drop.
Yep. Where's the weight at? I think if I can get the wind, the weight here.
chainsaw out, it's now a matter of rigging the section to be dropped, making a notch in the back cut, and setting it loose. I trusted the man on the ground to let the logs run and not shock load the tree. The team worked smoothly up in the tree and on the ground as we dropped section after section. I'm not gonna lie, this was hard work. It started to make sense of why the price was $1,200.
That's where we're at. Real close to the ground now. Just trying to change this. Bringing this guy down. It's even hard to see where I've cut down, but it's probably another, I don't know, 50 feet or so. This is everything that's come off of it, branches that we ended up roping down, which was pretty cool. That's the top. That's the rest of the cedar tree and a little bit of the chunks. We took these down in 4 or 5 foot sections, and it's enough for today. We'll do some more later. I'm brain dead. I need to go eat.
One eternity later.
It took more than a month to get the schedules to line up to finish taking down this tree.
So that's as far as it will land, is there? Supposedly. We'll see if this math works out.
Should land right here.
So what does that mean with the rest of this circle here? Where do we need to make sure we're clear from? Yep, a big circle all the way around there. So what's in the path if the tree does not fall this way? Yeah, we can hit the house.
We can hit that way.
Probably also hit that truck over there.
We set up a rope called a tagline in the top of the tree. This rope aids in putting pressure in the direction that we want the tree to fall. I cut a Humboldt notch, lining up the direction of that intended fall. The Humboldt notch lets the butt of the tree slide on the sloped cut and contact the ground at the same time as the top. With the notch cut made and inspected, it's now time for the back cut. All persons, kiddos, and animals are cleared from the area. We are ready to go.
yeah, so you tell that we applied a little bit of pressure because how
How much is
left? Yeah, we could have probably taken a little bit more.
Yeah.
But you cutting in like you did, I was just like, a little bit wider on this end and this end. This was dressed up a little bit better. But I mean, this is really good hinge. You want to see these little fold up right here?
No, that was cool. That was really cool. Well, thank you.
So the tree has finally come down. It took nearly 6 weeks from start to finish. It's incredibly hard work to set up the safety lines, to climb a tree with spikes, and lugging up the heavy chainsaws were all physically and mentally taxing. Tree work is no joke. I can now understand why an arborist would charge $1,200 for the removal of this tree. I can also understand that there is value in my ability to take care of things like this as a homeowner. I was able to include my kids in the process, teaching the dangers and the safety aspects of climbing and tree felling. There's a sense of accomplishment in tackling a project of this size. I'm happy to say that my broken brain was right. I'll listen more when it says, "You can do that. It can't be that hard."
Let's say job complete. Well, we got cleanup. But yeah, there's a reason why you pay as much as you do to arborists to take down your tree. I don't know that I'd do it again. It's fun, but I don't know that I'd do it again. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Bye.